Hello, I thought I'd make a quick vlog, and the dogs are over tonight, and I I kind of spoiled them tonight, and now I don't know, they're having trouble sleeping because every time I get up, I think they think I'm going to give them a treat. So they wake up and then they're up for a few minutes and then they settle down. About an hour later, hour and a half later, I get up and then they get up and get all excited, think they're getting a treat, and they don't get one, and then they lie down, but they have to relax and go back into sleep mode. Anyway, okay, so talk about Jesus 911 mode. So I went to the store last night, and when I got home, I couldn't find my purse or my phone anywhere. And that's because these evil men and women who follow Marissa around took her phone and her purse. But we returned them, yes. So eventually, I found them in my car. Even though I had looked a million times, that's because we finally gave them back. Anyway, so yeah. So thank you, men. But I was having a Jesus 911 moment because I thought to myself, oh my goodness, what am I going to do without my phone? What am I going to do without my purse that has a few things in it that I want and that I need? And so I was freaking out. But I finally found them and so it was okay. So thank you, men. You're welcome. Um, and, you know, I do uh I do appreciate my men. I really do. I know I complain about them a lot, but I do appreciate the fact that they're here. Um Normally I don't speak to them when I'm just sitting at home, and that's because it's years and years of me not speaking to anyone, or that kind of stuff. And but when I remember, I do say a few things, and whenever I ask Father John for help, he helps. So thank you, Father John. You're welcome. Anyway, um, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, yeah. The dogs are so cute. They were just so cute and playful today. I took them outside and we played. I ran around. The only problem, because my knee's better, I could walk fast now. And so I don't run, I walked fast. And they chased me around the backyard. And the only problem with that is that Soda keeps biting the end of my coat or my sweater or whatever I'm wearing and trying to tug on it. So she has to learn not to do that. And like I've been trying to teach her, but she's still doing it. These dogs are tough to teach. They really are. And but uh but I'm sure eventually she'll get it. I'm sure she'll get it eventually. Anyway, so yeah, I was taking matters into my own hands and looking into dentists and stuff like that because I don't want my teeth to look like this. And we are going to fix her teeth. Now, I do trust my men when they say that. I just don't know the time soon. My knee feels much better. My knee feels much, much better. I mean, I now that I see my knee feeling better, I don't know how I lived so long with the kind of pain I was in, and it was very, very painful. It was very painful to walk. Even when I was sitting down to rest my knee in certain positions would hurt a lot, a lot. So but I am feeling much better now, and I'm glad about that. It's a sock. Anyway, I don't know how a sock ended up all the way up there. It must be the dogs. Anyway, But yeah, I do feel my knee feels so much better, and I'm hoping that it heals completely, and it will heal completely. Yeah. So now I have to wait for my man to fix my teeth, and really, I just want this tooth gone, and veneers. Well, fix the cavity, but veneers over these two teeth, and a bridge for this tooth and that tooth, like just like a bridge, and then maybe an implant, or if they could do kind of that it will stick in there, a tooth. So that's it. That's all I really need done. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot, but I still, it's not. It's right now. It's not out of control. You know. And we are going to fix her teeth. We're not going to say what we're going to do, but we will fix her teeth for her. Okay. Let's see what else. I can't really speak too much about my life. I was thinking today, I tried, I guess. I just kind of fell back into trying to think about things, and my men stopped me. That's right, because Marissa was coming up with brilliant ideas, and we stopped them. We stopped them because there's so many people here who want to steal her ideas and and use them as their own and get the credit for them. Yeah. I mean, just all I did was say something like out of the blue that doesn't mean anything, and now they sent me things that shoes are that, or the ground is, you know, you can use the ground for, I don't know, bioelectrical conducting, I think, yeah. Yes, and this is what happens. They try to make sense of what Marissa's saying. But as you see, Marissa in 1996 wrote about the schools, wrote about learning with energy, wrote about how students would learn quickly, and students with disabilities will learn at a normal rate, but she didn't give details. And it wasn't until recently that we started to see the plan come to fruition. Now, people want to take all of her ideas and try to make them reality on their own. Marissa couldn't make these ideas reality. They were Jesus's plan. And it was in Jesus's time that it happened. Yeah. Yeah. And people tried. People tried. And people are claiming that all of her plans and all of her ideas are theirs and that she stole them from them. So we are not allowing her to think about anything, to draw, to paint, she can write, but if she starts getting into an area where she is talking about genius again, we will not allow her to continue. All right. That was long. Yes, it was, but it had to be said. Okay. Well, so I can't really get into my life or say anything much about my life or what's going on or what's been going on lately, recently. Except the dogs are here, and that's good. That's good. I love them so much. But I do want to say, I watched on one of the vlogs that I watch, um, that the Democrats caved and voted. I don't even know if it was the House or the Senate or what. I mean, I have not been keeping up with politics, and I don't know how these things work anymore. Yes, the votes are in, and the Democrats have voted with Republicans to reopen the government. It will take a few days, but the government will be reopened. Okay. Yeah, and on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow, and things go your way. All right, bye.